everyone. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you know, I did a first ever long form video. Let's just say it didn't go so well. So I will be showing you how to play LCS equest. A few people have asked what the game is or how to play. So I will be showing you how to do that today. I'll be teaching you how to tack up, groom, and ride and customize your horse. So without further ado, let me show you how to play LCS equest. So first, I will be showing you how to get a horse. You will go to your stall, and then you will press your stable. You will be pressing claim. Luckily, I have one more spot to show you. Once you get that, you will adopt it, and then you press stable. And then you are gonna open your stall, or you don't have to, but you will see that's your horse, and then you'll press your stall or stable, and then press customize. And then here you have all the settings like base color, belly color, blazes, eyes, feather color, halter information, skill tree, and others. So right here you will be able to edit your horse however you like, and I will fast forward this part, but you can watch if you would like. So here is your skill tree. There is show jumping, hunter jumping, dressage, and all the Western pleasures. And these are your skill points right here. On the skill tree, you can unlock from the bottom, like as much points as you have. And yes, even though it's expensive, it is worth it because you don't want to go each individual one. It'll eat up your coins as quick as you can. Now that I bought what I want, I am checking my skill points to see how much I have left. And here I will be finishing editing my horse so you can watch that. So here I am finished editing my horse Buzz, and you can either look in the stall to see if you're happy with your horse that you made. And then after that, you'll go to the side and take your halter. And after that, you will press the horseshoe on your horse and press the lead button. You can lead your horse to the cross ties. I personally like going at the walk speed, but you can also press in the corner running if you would like. Then you will stop your horse and then click the horseshoe and make sure your halter is still like attended, and then press the lead rope to undo it. Now I will show you how to groom. You will grab the grooming kit in the corner of your stall, press the horseshoe, and for the curry comb and body brush, you will press brush next to the lead rope and do that for both. Now, to edit your horse's mane and tail, you will go to comb and click the tack button right there, and you can choose any hairstyle you would like, and then you'll click tails and do whichever one you would like to. And then you will click your hoof pick and then press the hoof pick icon next to the body brush. Then you will put away your grooming kit in the corner. Here is the tack room. Here you will grab your tack like your saddle, your turnout, your riding attire, your saddle pad, your leg attire, your bridle, your girth, and your breastplate if you would like to add everything onto your horse. Now, to add every single piece of tack, you will press the horseshoe again and then the tack button like what you did for the coat. I like adding, personally, I just like adding the half pad with the normal saddle pad, and then you will just repeat that for every single tack item. And you For the leather colors, you will press any color you would like. I personally like doing either a dark brown or a black. Now, for the bridle, you can do any bridle you would like, but make sure you go to bits for your reins because no one wants a bridle with no reins. And then you will hop on the riding icon, and then for the arrow pointing to the sky, that is where you do your walk, trot, canter, and gallop. The buttons pointing left to right in words to each other are the turning signals, I guess. And obviously the arrow pointing to the ground is the slowing down. So you can do gallop to canter, canter to trot, and trot to walk. For your arena, you have 3 options. You can choose the one on the left, the right, or the one farther near the trailer. I am picking the pole work because horses are new to this and you need to upgrade their level, and they will either refuse or throw you off. Here I am showing you all the different arenas you can do. So here is the western one. You have pulls or barrels. I am going to be showing you probably all of the courses except for hunter jumping and dressage. I will be only showing western and the pole work. So here you can also do all different pleasures. I personally like doing English and Western on certain horses that I have. And to go faster in every single gate, you will use your walking arrow thing right here to go faster. And it's the same going the opposite to slow down your gait. Now I will be showing you how to do jumping. So obviously there's a jumping button right there, and you will be doing that button when you see a little horse jumping icon in your right corner of your screen. That will show right here. It's kind of cut off, but it will show, and that just shows you when to press the jump button. I personally like to auto click a lot, but here with Buzz, I just made him and he's being a really good horse for me. I would personally choose friendly when you're editing, but it's a preference. And anyways, that is how you groom, tack, and customize your horse. And next will be how to do your chores on your chore list in Roblox. the lunging. You will get off and press lunging, and there will be faster and slower on the bottom of your screen. It also shows if you are on a computer or laptop, and obviously it goes walk, trot, and to canter. There is no gallop or switch directions, so if you want this before riding, make sure that you don't have any tack on because the halter will stay on. Luckily, I was finished my ride with him, but here I am taking him back to the barn with him to show you how to do chores and also how to untack your horse. To untack your horse, you will have to press the horseshoe icon again and press the tack button and then press remove all tack and then press cross ties. And now here's the feed room. It is across the hall, as you can see. Those are your chores, and you have to do those chores. At the top of your screen, you will press your horse info, and it shows your feed and hay right here. I'm not going to try to pronounce that like what Unknown said, but there is Timothy, strategy, and the other feeds for your horses. Timothy and their alfalfa. All of my horses do Timothy though. You'll grab that and then the shavings in the corner. Once you grab those, you will go to your barn or your stall, whatever you like to call it. But first, you would like to grab your hose to fill up your water bucket. Once you are at your stall, you will press the little icon on every single thing to do it. After you're done doing that basic stuff, you will spread the shavings. A lot of people aren't sure how to do the mucking out, and don't worry, I was there as well. But all you have to do is go out this door where all the paddocks are and go out to that red muck shed and press the wheelbarrow. Once you have grabbed that, you can start bringing your wheelbarrow to your stall to start mucking out. Once you are at your stall, you will place your wheelbarrow and then click the one poop closest to the window or side of your stall on the right. Then you will press dump twice into the wheelbarrow and then bring it out back to the muck shed. Once you are back at the muck shed, you will go to the manure pile and press dump once, and then you are done mucking out the stall. So all of your chores are done except for turnout. How do you do turnout, you may ask? I will show you most definitely. You will go get your horse. Keep your halter in your inventory because you will use that. Sometimes you can groom your horse after riding because there will be a black or gray saddle stain because of all the sweat and dirt brung up to the top of the horse's surface from all the fur on their skin. I personally don't know why I did that because I didn't really have a need to, but it's nice to build bond when grooming. While I am bringing my horse out to the paddock, you can see that leading or giving treats or grooming or petting your horse or going up to the jump that they are scared of and just petting and letting them see it is a form of bond. And on the info, horses info, you will see it go up every single time you do those things. So at this turnout, mine kind of glitches, but you will open the gate, and then after that, you will obviously take off the halter, do turnout. I always have to do this twice. I'm not sure why, it just does, but your horse will do actions like that, which is pretty cute. See, my turnout didn't work, which is kind of odd with my thing. I'm not sure why it does that, but I had to turn it back out, and then all of your chores are all done. And that is how you do your grooming, tacking, untacking, chores, and how to ride and customize your horse. Now we are finished finally doing the hardest part, which was the manure and customizing. And you have to, have to name your horse before leaving the game, or else your horse will not save. So that is one thing that's probably the most important thing. It's way better than doing your chores and doing your skill tree personally. I think that's the most important thing. Spending a lot of time on editing and then it deletes. The worst. And this is how you join. Obviously, you just have to press play and then you're in. So that's it. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know if you want more of this. Love you guys. Bye.